What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. Guys, I am super duper excited about today's video because after a couple of, let's say, interesting Naruto Kayou releases, we are back with the usual Tier Wave booster box. More specifically, the newly released Tier 4 Wave 7 booster box. Cannot wait to get into this. Before we do though, I did just want to say, especially for those of you who are new on the channel, whenever I open up a box for the very first time, I like to take my time. You know, we're going to check out the box, talk about the product a little bit more, admire the cards some more. Basically, it's not going to be the paciest of videos. However, I do appreciate time is money, so I will be sure to pop some chapter breaks down there for you if you did just want to skip ahead right to the packs. I do also want to say that I will be opening up another one of these bad boys probably on Tuesday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Here we go then, guys. This is the newly released Tier 4 Wave 7 Naruto Kayou booster box featuring scenes from and art based on the Chunin Exams Arc. That was the very arc that really got me hooked on Naruto. I did enjoy the Land of Waves, but it was the Chunin Exams Arc which really hooked me to the show. Meeting these new characters, getting to learn their personalities. Yeah, as I said, it just really hooked me. And I actually speculated this for the last two boxes, so that would have been Tier 2 Wave 7 and Tier 4 Wave 6, because those all featured scenes and art based on the Land of Waves arc, the OG Naruto arc, although we did have some kind of Boruto cards mixed in within the Tier 2 Wave 7 box. And yeah, I speculated, would the Chunin Exams arc be next? And it is, so that's really cool. Yeah, let's check out the box. So we do have both young Gaara and young Naruto. I don't know why I say young, it's OG Naruto, of course they're young, and they were still kind of young in Shippuden as well. If we head to the kind of front of the box, we do have Might Guy. On one side we do have the dastardly Orochimaru, and on the other side we have the, well, we didn't quite know he was dastardly yet, did we? Kabuto. We all thought he was just a ninja trying to pass the Chunin exams, essentially, right? Even though he'd been on it several times. Nothing on the bottom as usual. On the back we do have Sasuke versus, I think that was Orochimaru, right? One of his I don't know, what would you even call that? Not like it's not like shadow clone jutsu essentially, is it? But you guys know what I'm trying to say, and we're just going to be here all day if I try and find the correct words that I'm looking for. As always, we do have the both the pull rates. Well, the pull rates are actually down here. So these are all of the cards in the set. So we've got 4 SEs, 4 SPs, 7 BPs, 10 ARs. I'm excited ARs have made the comeback, but they're not the same design, although, well, I was going to say I will show you guys. If I don't pull one, I'll show you guys towards the end of the video what they look like. I still think they look spectacular. I do personally prefer the older design, but you never know one. If I do like get one in hand, maybe I'll freaking love it. We've then got 7 MRs, 8 PUs, 20 PTRs, 15 URs, 23 SSRs, 20 SRs, and 50 Rs. Here are the pull rates down here then. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the lighting and the focus. I'm not sure if that is in focus there for you guys. It just kind of looks weird on my viewfinder. I'll read it out for you anyway. So you get 18 packs as always in a tier 4 box. 4 out of 18 packs, you will get 2 R cards, 2 SR cards, and a PTR card. 11 out of 18 packs, you'll get 2 R cards, 1 SR card, 1 PTR, and then either an SSR or a UR. And then just 3 out of 18 packs, you'll get 2 R cards, 1 SR card, 1 PTR card, and then you either get 1 SR, 1 SSR, 1 PU, 1 MR, 1 BP, 1 AR, 1 SP, or 1 SE. I've still never pulled an SE in all the boxes I've opened up. Can we change that today? Well, I think let's waste no more time, guys. Let me get prepared and let's start cracking open the packs. Alrighty guys, are you ready? Because I certainly am. Let's get into this then. Tier 4 Wave 7. Will we get first pack magic? Here's a quick look at the pack art. Just matches the box with Gaara and Naruto. No idea how these packs are formed, so let's find out. I'm assuming that's the back. Do you reckon that's kind of going to be our hit card maybe? And that's like 2 Rs, and those would be our 2 SRs. That's what I'm going to envisage. Let's see though. I think I'm correct. So we do have Team 7 there. Sakura's face. We then have, wait, that one was upside down. So yeah, there's that battle from the box. As I said, I'm pretty sure I recall it's Sasuke versus Orochimaru. So no, that's an SSR right there then of Ino. That's pretty cool. So we've then got an SR here of Rock Lee. I was about to say Might Guys. So what was this card at the back? Ah, that's our PTR. Okay. So the PTR is the one that features the backing like that. So we do have Naruto there with the Rasengan. That's pretty cool. So the SSR, okay. So we're kind of back to the actually having stuff on the back as well. I don't think they were in the last boxes, were they? So that's fairly cool. And the R cards do actually feature. That's quite cool as well, that it doesn't have Tsunade there yet, because she certainly wouldn't have been the Hokage. I lost my words there for a second, but okay, so that's our R cards. I now know my potential hit card. We need to see if we get a bigger hit than that, but we know the PTR cards are going to be like that on the back. Okay, then let's do pack number 2 and find out what we get. I'm still wondering if there's a better way to do this. So oh, what if we just do that? Do you think that'll work? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we've got Sasuke. I never remember any of these dudes' names. If anyone does, drop a comment below. Why is it always upside down? Sasuke with the curse mark. We have quite a few Sasuke cards so far. Speaking of which, there he is under those kind of like Torii Gate structures. They're just Torii Gates, aren't they? Fairly decent PTR. We have an SR of Orochimaru, and yeah, this one's just an SR of Sakura. So I'm hoping if we go from this way now, that's how the packs are going to be formulated. If that makes sense. Like our hit card should be the final card I pull. Again, if that makes sense. And I mean, it made sense in my head, so I'm really hoping that did make sense to you guys. So yeah, PTR, so R and PTR like that. It's the only thing with having it on the back, you always know what character you're going to get. I suppose you don't necessarily know what card it is yet, but as I said, maybe the bigger hits won't have that. But let's see, we do have Sasuke once again. Sasuke, man, loads of Sasuke R cards. That's when the curse mark, man, I can't even speak today. I do apologize, guys, when it first gets burnt into him. Man, tons of Sasuke cards. We have an SR of Sasuke. Oh, what did I do with a PTR? Oh, I put it at the back. What a dummy. So that's our PTR then. We've got Naruto, Kiba, Akamaru, Neji, and Shikamaru, kind of jumping through the forest. And then the SRs are of Sasuke and Choji. Guys, I really am losing my words here today. In fairness, I'm actually filming this late Saturday night, so yeah, I am sorry, guys. Well, there we go. That should be a hit. Yeah, I am sorry for like forgetting names, mispronouncing stuff. It's been a long day, a good day, but a long day. I hope you guys have had a good day. So again, I think that's Sasuke, isn't it? Battling with that that other ninja. So we do have Team 7 there, but we've seen a lot of Sasuke cards so far. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? What a dummy. Why do I keep doing that? But, well, we have a great pull, though. SP Gara. We've peaked way too soon. That's going to be like our major hit card for the whole box. But, yeah, what am I doing here? We also pull SR of Gara. That's actually quite a cool little SR card, to be fair. And then we do have a PTR there of Naruto, Hinata, Rock Lee, and Neji. But, yeah, guys, check that out. That's a beauty. The SP of Gara. I've said it a load of times. I do feel the SPs, there's not a lot from the new Kayou sets where I kind of like the artwork. I prefer a lot of the older styles, but the SPs are something I do prefer. These newer style, the stained glass windows, all that like really nice detail and colours in the background. I definitely personally think these are an improvement on the original SPs. Man, I really shouldn't be filming this late at night, guys. I do apologize. But yeah, Yeah, as I said, we peaked way too soon, but gotta be happy with that SP Gara. Alright, pack number 5, let's go. And hopefully I can do this much better this time round. So, yeah, I mean, we'll stick with that in this instance. So we got Naruto, I think, asking a question. That's during, like, the exam. We've got a bloody-nosed Rock Lee there. Was he being punched by my guy? Can't remember. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched that arc, to be honest. We do have a Haku PTR. The PTRs, if you guys are wondering, they're kind of artwork from the entirety of Naruto. Maybe even some Naruto Shippuden as well. They don't... It's not all the artwork from the specific arc. Again, if that makes sense. We've got Rock Lee with a Squirrel SR, and we do also have a Tamari SR2. Pack number 6, so we are a third of the way down. 18 packs total in this tier 4 wave 7 box. So we do that, and yeah, that makes us good. So I think, again, that's Orochimaru, isn't it? With the it was like the Sound Village, wasn't it? I think that's what they were called anyway. I keep getting this one upside down. Well, we've seen that one already. Sasuke, again, I think, battling Orochimaru. We've seen that PTR card as well with all the boys in the trees. Hey, there's our first UR then of Rock Lee. So behind will be an SR. So yeah, is it therefore maybe the middle card? I think it is. The middle card is the hit. We got there after the first 6 packs. SR of Gaara, by the way. So yeah, the URs. So they do have the character information or whatever it is specifically saying on the back. URs, let me know in the comment section below. I know I've asked this every single video. What do you guys think of these URs? Because I wasn't personally a big fan of the last ones. I thought they were decent, but they were kind of a little bit boring, and these, I just don't know. Maybe they're an improvement, maybe they're not. They kind of match a lot of other sets, like anime licenses that Kayou have got, and they've kind of been going this kind of style with their UR cards. But yeah, I personally don't think it's a major upgrade, but I kind of think I might prefer them, though there were a couple of cool UR cards in the older sets, I suppose. Come on, lucky number 7. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. I think that may be the best way to go. So we have Gaara R card, we have Sakura R card there as well. We have Kakashi PTR sitting by the bed, quite an unusual one. SR of Sasuke, and we have another SSR, this time of Hinata. There are, what did I say, 20 SSRs, aren't there? 10 of them connect to form 5 battle scenes, and then you've got another, wait, is it another 10 that are just separate? I can't remember. I did the video where I kind of previewed this. So you basically get some who are in separate poses, and the rest, like this one, they kind of connect to essentially form like battle style SSRs. Just very quickly, this is what I meant with the cards connecting. Obviously, these two don't go together. Hinata would go with a Neji, and Ino would go with a Sakura. But yeah, they essentially connect to form a battle scene. And the new AR cards actually do the same, but they kind of have these really cool painted designs in the background. I don't think we'll pull one though, right? We've already pulled our big hitter, which was the SP card. So again, I'll show you guys at the end, you know, what the AR cards look like. I don't think we will pull one anyway. But we have Naruto, Anko, and that is Orochimaru there as well. Again, looking just eerie AF, right? There we have the actual exam taking place. Naruto may be looking a little bit nervous. We then do have our PTR, which is of both Naruto and Tsunade. We have an SR Choji, I think we pulled that one earlier, and we do have another SSR of Neji. So I should have just waited. That is, I believe, well, is that the connecting set? Let me just have a look at the numbers, guys. Number 1 and number 13. No. Okay, so these actually aren't... I wonder if Neji... That actually may be the Neji that is like the singular pose. So yeah, you got some connecting, some singular poses. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the colors just don't match. But this is number 1, this is number 13. So yeah, I guess I got that wrong. Pack number 9, and we are halfway there, guys. Although I've already apologized for mixing up words because it's late, I actually do feel a little bit rusty If I'm being honest, it's been a while since I opened up packs, so I do apologize as well if I'm just kind of talking crap. And I'm all over the place. Kabuto, thumbs up there as our R card. We do have some expansion jutsu there with Choji. Our PTR card then is of Neji. He's got Kiba and Akamaru, Rock Lee, and Shikamaru by his sides. SR Sakura, and we have another SSR then, this time of Rock Lee. Pack number 10. Come on, give us like a UR or something. Just something a little bit more, so to speak. Man, I have just truly messed that up. Apologies, guys. You know what? That's actually quite a cool little art card there. Naruto looking scared. He's getting scolded by Sasuke and Sakura there with their different coloured eyes. I quite like that one. So we do have Rock Lee here with Sasuke running in. We have an SR of Naruto. I think I've put the PTR at the back again, haven't I? Doesn't matter, because we also then just have an SR of Hinata, and there is our PTR. You know what? That's a quite nice one. Gaara and Naruto, and we've got some moonlight going on as well as some snow, or is that cherry blossoms? Not entirely sure. Pack number 11. Here we go. So ooh, interesting. So yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So our card. Naruto sitting next to Hinata. Was she going to let him cheat or something? I kind of remember something along those lines. We do have Sakura there with the kunai. She's looking a little bit... I can't even think of the word. We do have... was it Ebisu? I can't remember. No, Ibiki. You guys know, drop a comment below the name. PTR, we've seen already Naruto with the Rasengan. So what is this next card, guys? It is, hey, it's one of the PU cards. Yeah, I kind of forgot about these. So it's the PU of 1010, which are like these kind of postcard style designs. You do actually have kind of like a somewhat character autograph. But yeah, they kind of make up a postcard style design. They are featured in a more kind of like urban or modern look, if that makes sense to you guys. So this one is of Team Guy. There's actually 4 of these. I can't remember in which order it is, but you do have Rock Lee, Neji, again, I almost forgot his name, and then Might Guy as well, all together enjoying some winter sports. But we do have the leftmost one here with 1010, which, yeah, that's pretty cool. I have to say, I've never been a massive fan of these kind of like modern or urban style cards, as I call them, but once I got the PUs in hand for the other like previous 2 sets, I kind of enjoy them, to be honest. And yeah, I think this 1010 one does look pretty cool, but obviously need to get the rest to have it all connected. Pack number 12, so we are 2/3 of the way there. So we do that, and we do that, and here we go. So is that like the exam paper? That's kind of like a funny, odd choice, to be honest. We have Sasuke, I think we saw that one earlier. We have Naruto and Sasuke. I don't think we've seen that PTR just yet. SR of Kiba and Akamaru, and another SSR of Hinata. Yeah, I was just looking off to my right. That is actually different to the one we pulled earlier. So that's the kind of like singular pose, and that would be the connecting one that goes with a Neji battle. I definitely don't think... No. Yeah, so definitely not connecting. These are just kind of separate battle poses. Alright, it feels like an age since I've said this, but here we go. Pack number 13. Is it going to be lucky or unlucky number 13? Well, we already know it's not going to be anything amazing because we already got our big hitter earlier. But let's see. So we've got Team 7 there. Team 7 once again. Them helping Sasuke into... That's like kind of the end of the course, wasn't it? PTR then, we do have Sasuke with my man Itachi there in the background, that red moon. That's a pretty cool one. We have an SR of Unko. Unko was her name, yeah. It was, right? That's actually a quite cool kind of different SR, to be honest. I guess, is that like the blackboard in the background? And then we do have the UR Once again, it's either Ebisu or Ibiki, something like that. You guys know, but we do pull his UR card. He's like a badass, but I just kind of... There's like just a few characters I always forget. And to be honest, I watch so much anime that characters meld, and sometimes I think something happened and I'm like, that was actually in a completely different anime. Does that happen to anyone else? Do you watch so much anime you just end up mixing a whole bunch of stuff up, or is that just me? So I guess pack number 13 was somewhat lucky. What about pack number 14? Okay. Maybe another PU then. Maybe. So here then we have Kiba and Akamaru. Why is he biting him? Don't remember. Need to rewatch this arc. It's all on Netflix now, at least over here in the UK, which is pretty crazy. So we saw that one earlier. We have an SR there of Sakura. I don't think we've seen that one just yet. PTR we have seen of that. That one, pardon me, of Naruto and Tsunade. Ooh, we actually get an MRR. You know what? I did speak too soon, because you actually... it was 3 packs, wasn't it? It wasn't 1 pack. It was 3 packs. Out of 18 where you could pull an SP, an MR, AR, etc, etc. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Although I do have to say I'm not a huge fan of these new MRs. I mean, you know, design wise it does look cool, but it's far inferior to the OG MRs in my opinion, pardon me. But yeah, they're kind of going with like this star sign type thing. So we have like the Sasuke name kind of up there, and he's a Leo, I assume. I mean, it's a lion, right? But yeah, they kind of did them for the tier 4 wave 6. They introduced these kind of style of MR cards, so looks like they're sticking with them, unfortunately. Hey, that's a weird top loader. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, the older MRs, in my opinion, far superior. I certainly do wish they would kind of bring them back. I do think the designs were pretty badass, but like, it's still a pretty card. They're just nowhere near as good. Alright guys, we are down to our final 4 packs, and I do think that is our 3 hitters, the SP, the MR, and the PU. But you never know. I suppose let's see if we can find out. I really need to like think of a better way to do this so I don't have to keep turning that card over. So we saw that one earlier. I think we saw that one earlier as well. Here's a different PTR we haven't seen. Iruga Sensei, Kakashi Sensei, Tsunade, and I always forget that hound's name. SR Rock Lee, I think we saw that earlier. Hey, we do pull another UR, this time of Sasuke. That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, quite happy with that. What's that? 3... I think that's 3 UR pulls, isn't it, so far? So what, we got 3 URs, an SP, an MR, and a PU as well. Not too bad. Because there are quite a few complaints that the Tier 4 Wave 6 box, you know, like the hit rates were rubbish compared to the older Tier 4 boxes. But at the same time, URs were kind of like a bigger hit back then than they are now. Do you know what I mean? They were still part of every... They were the lowest hit, whereas now I think you're kind of guaranteed maybe like 1 or 2 at least, so they're maybe not as big, but yeah, we still consider them the lowest hit, at least I do. So we have, oh yeah, Sasuke, that's quite a brutal, sad one. If you guys know, you know. I think we saw that one earlier, Orochimaru with his crew. Likewise, we saw that PTR of Haku. Got an SR of Kabuto. Don't think we've seen that one just yet. And we do have an SSR of Shino. That does actually look pretty cool with his insect jutsu. I just want to see the number on that one. 23. Okay, so I do think that is one of the singular poses, as opposed to like a connecting battle scene. All right, final 2 packs, guys. Let's see what we managed to pull. So we do that, and we'll flip that one over like so. There may be a better way to do this, I just don't know. So we got Hinata. I think she's like like praying for Naruto to do well in his battle, I think, if I do recall. Like, I love the moment, I don't know if they have it in here, where she kind of gives him that healing ointment, and you see Kurenai, I think she kind of realizes, Hinata's either kind or she fancies Naruto. So I think we've seen that one earlier. Don't think we've seen that PTR yet. That's pretty cool. Naruto versus Gaara. That's a pretty cool PTR, to be honest. Speaking of Hinata, there she is, looking sweet and cute. SR, and then we do have another UR then of Neji. Pretty cool. Yeah, 4 UR hits. Don't mind if I do. So let's pop him in there. But yeah, I'm going to be guessing 2 SRs for the final pack. But then again, I haven't been counting, so who knows. Let's go, guys. But I'm not going to be guessing any last pack magic. It's definitely a Choji card, that is for sure. Again, I'm really making a mess of all this. Here we go. So we haven't seen that R card. I think the plastic was coming off the PTR there. Sorry for the quick cut there, guys. Had to change the battery literally on the last pack. So annoying. So we do have the Inoshika Cho trio. I think they're hiding from Neji, aren't they? That's pretty funny. We've seen that one already. Don't think we've seen that PTR, have we? Naruto and Sasuke there. Sasuke with some Chidori. SR Naruto, I don't think we've seen that one just yet. And we're going to finish on... Hey, we do finish on an SSR, though, of Choji with his expansion jutsu again. Yeah, number 19. So that is one of the kind of singular pose SSRs as opposed to one of the connecting battle scenes. And I said I'd give you guys a quick look at some of the new AR cards if we didn't manage to pull one. In my opinion, they look absolutely awesome. If you do want the full card list as well, as you guys can see, I am on my good friend Capsule Corp Gear's website. Make sure you check it out. He has the full card list, not just for Tier 4 Wave 7, every single Naruto Kayou. I think it's either every product or definitely every tier and wave box. Make sure you go and check him out. So let's very quickly recap the hits then. From my first opening of Tier 4 Wave 7, we got URs of Rock Lee, Ibiki, I did actually have to look up the character's name to make sure, Sasuke, as well as Neji. We also got this PU of Tenten, which does connect with the rest of her team, enjoying some winter sports. And then we did actually get 2, I was going to say big hitters. I mean, is the MR that big of a hitter? I mean, they were kind of like back in the day, now not so much, but it's still cool to pull one, let's put it that way. I did get this one here of Sasuke, and then the big hitter of this pack for me was the SP of Gaara. Very, very cool. But yeah, guys, that was my first box opening of Tier 4 Wave 7. Have you guys had a box in yet? If so, what pulls did you get? With that all said and done, I wanted to say a big thank you to you guys for taking the time to watch today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give us a thumbs up. It really does help. You can check out some of our other content at the links below. Otherwise, guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!